Where did you grow up?
In a small village near Thame in Oxfordshire. That's about an hour northwest of London. I went to secondary school in Oxford and later moved there myself. City life took surprisingly little getting used to.
What first got you into music?
Oh, I had piano lessons from an early age. My aunt was a piano teacher, you see, and I suppose I just went from there, really. In terms of when I started caring about music, I was given a cassette of The Planets as a child, James Lothring conducting. That had a rather profound effect on me. The other strong impression I remember was Disney's Fantasia, which is simply a must for children. I remember, decades later, someone talking about how musically complex and off-the-wall Stravinsky's Rite of Spring is. To me, having grown up with it, it sounded quite natural.
Who are your influences as a player?
Chris Walsenholm of Muse. So much bass work in rock and metal has very little actual bass in it, especially by the end of the mixing and mastering process. But Chris has got this lovely full tone that's always there, and is ideally suited to his flowing style. Peter Steele, I should mention too, who plays smooth grooves behind crushing guitars.
What are your hobbies or passions?
Photography, especially of wildlife, is something of an interest. Growing up, there were always cats around the house, but the photographs we had of them were the standard 4x6 prints. The family digital camera was far worse. So the detail one can achieve with a modern DSLR, see filling a whole computer screen, never fails to enchant me. I also follow national politics very closely. I check the news 20 times a day.
What equipment do you use?
I use a Warwick Vampire, the set neck version, and a Trace Elliot amplifier. On the album I used a Trace Elliot speaker cab as well, but recently I've been playing around with a barefaced cabinet and I like it a lot. The only other component of my sound is a Boss chorus unit, which is always on.
What's your favourite pairr song?
For me, 3 AM. Not just because a lot of the melodic movement in that one comes from the bass, although it certainly is one of the most interesting to play. No, I like its unconventional structure, and I find the extended guitar solo rather reminiscent of Pink Floyd. I enjoy some of its otherworldly sort of textures, like the guitar drone in the verse.